Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. These two should provide some big-time. Jamison Taillon gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Larson is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, Debo. They've lost the first two nail-biters, two close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin, first two games, one-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Charlie Blackmon, first at-bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Lifted the other way out to left center. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 22.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs here on a base. Hisashi Iwakuma, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitched, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's got a 7-game hit streak going right now. That's a good, solid week. What a foundation to build on. I think he's getting to where he's starting to feel real comfortable seeing the ball, and he's swinging it really good right now.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
On the move is Markakis. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Nope. Ball one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And this is still... Here's Buster Posey now. His batter-pitcher line against Jamison Tyone. Pretty good success. He's 4 for 5. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. On the year, Posey brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down. Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Larson comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Time to take a look at the Philly team. And let's take a look at outfielder Steven Souza Jr. Everyone knows this guy for light power, and the ability to hit the ball out of the park. But the first time he burst on the scene was with a miraculous defensive play to save Jordan Zimmerman's no-hitter in Washington, D.C. Look for him to have an impact on the defensive side as well.
Adrian Beltre comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. Next for New York, Victor Rivera. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Yanks held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Manny Machado now. Career numbers with Iwakuma, just 2 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat.
Manny Machado
Takes a knee-high fastball. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Steven Souza. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 4-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Tapped up the first baseline. Rivera ranges to his left, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Hisashi Iwakuma. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Machado over to his left, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Xander Bogaerts. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. And trouble averted as he takes away extra bases, and the inning is over. One more time. Full extension in left field as he hauls this one in. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. So now Carlos Santana, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Struck him out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Center fielder, Reggie.
Settling in now, Reggie Larson, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at 3rd, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Jameson Taillon, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down. Digging in to try it again. Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Souza is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First offering on its way. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Kinsler's got it, and that's the second out. In is Christian Yelich. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Standing in, Nicholas Castellanos. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Grounded to short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the Phillies are into the hit column. So they'll get a 2-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Kinsler at second base. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Third baseman number 29.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Beltre, a base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Beltre around first. He'll head for second here. And he'll pull into second with one away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box now, Victor Rivera. Soft liner to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
On the ground for Kinsler. This could be two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball. Here's Matt Adams now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Matt Adams.
No balls and a strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A ball and two strikes now. The 1-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. On to first, and there were two down.
The catcher, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Now to the plate, Carlos Santana, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Hisashi Iwakuma. He flew out in his last at-bat. And now pitch on. Soft liner toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
So one away, and here's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch on its way. Soft liner towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 1-0. A pitch out. The throw. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Digging in for his second at-bat, Reggie Larson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Jamison Taillon, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Popped him up. Posey might try to make a play on it, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? After it is Yelich, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Still no score. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Here's Charlie Blackman now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Nope. And a neck-high fastball that time.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. in is Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Into the box, Buster Posey. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch. Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Oh, and Beltre really wanted that one, but he didn't get it. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Rivera. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and two men gone.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Towards second. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And he will get there ahead of the throw to Santana, safe at the plate.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Roll. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Standing in now, Hisashi Iwakuma. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Markakis on second. Iwakuma at first. 2 out in the inning. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Nicholas Castellanos will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Here's Michael Brantley, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Count now a ball and a strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Here's Manny Machado now. Fouled away. No hits to this point. Machado now on 0-1. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 6, Justin Holt.
Cesar Hernandez. Will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
One there, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman when you have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Popped up, Castellanos in foul ground. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike too. One and two for Christian Yelich.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Brantley. He makes the running play. 2 down. Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
Now a snap move over to first. Back in standing. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses off the plate. Blackman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Riding in once again, Matt Adams. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Looking to send him packing again. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-2. Ball hit high to the right side. Rivera waits on it. Makes the play. 1 away. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So now Carlos Santana. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Iwakuma gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Stepping in now, Reggie Larson. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Masters stands at second with 2 gone. Popped high in the air. Beltre is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the time. Back at the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park, as you get a look there at the famous City Hall here in Philadelphia. Nick Wickren enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Ready once again, Nick Markakis. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the top of the 9th keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So striding in, Nicholas Castellanos. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Too low, 1-0.
Castellanos.
Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Left fielder number 20.
Stepping up now, Michael Brantley. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Castellanos aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a ball lined into left center, and that's over the head of Bogarts at short for a base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Yelich is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Matt Adams, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. 2-0 now. Shoots this one over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
0-1 the count.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Carlos Santana, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind,
struck him out. So a great job of working out of certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The New York Yankees used a 3-run 7th to help propel them.